Hello and welcome to our special episode on the refugee problem in India. Today we'll cover the objectives behind studying this important topic, insights from literary works like Law Spring and students' reflections while sharing a structured action plan and resources. Our guest today will enlighten us on this subject. So, what qualifies as a refugee and why do people become refugees in India's context?
A refugee is someone forced to flee their home country due to war, persecution, or natural disaster. In India's context, refugees have arrived from neighboring countries like Bangladesh, Tibet, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, and Myanmar, escaping violence, political turmoil, or economic hardship. The 1947 partition, the Bangladesh Liberation War, and the Sri Lanka Civil War are just a few events that triggered massive refugee movements into India.
So, how does India's approach to refugee differ from other countries?
Unlike many nations, India is not a signatory to the 1951 Un-Refugee Convention. There is no dedicated national refugee law. Instead, India relies on ad hoc policies and general immigration laws. The UNHCR operates in India but only has limited jurisdiction. This means the treatment of refugees varies by group and region, often depending on political and diplomatic considerations.
So, how does displacement affect the education and childhood of refugee children?
Displacement disrupts education. Refugee children often lack documents needed for school admission. They may have to work to support their families. As seen in Lost Spring, Sahib and his friends scavenge for a living, missing out on the joys and opportunities of childhood. This loss is not just personal but generational, as the cycle of poverty and illiteracy continues.
So, what are the major policy gaps regarding refugees in India?
The absence of a national refugee law is the biggest gap. Refugees are often treated as illegal immigrants, lacking protection from arbitrary arrest or deportation. Access to healthcare, education, and legal employment is limited. The Citizenship Amendment Act (CAA) of 2019, which offers citizenship to certain non-Muslim refugees, has sparked debate over its exclusionary nature.
How does Indian society view refugees and what challenges do they face in integration?
Attitudes towards refugees are mixed. While some communities are welcoming, others see refugees as competitors for jobs and resources or as security threats. Refugees often face discrimination and social exclusion. Language barriers, cultural differences, and lack of legal status make integration difficult. Despite this, there are stories of resilience and adaptation, as some refugee communities have built new lives over time.
Well, I would like to thank our guest for briefing us on this specific issue, and I would like to thank him for joining us today.
My pleasure.